All right, I guess we're ready to start. I don't know. Today was a weird day, and I'm not in a great mood. So if you're wondering what we were up to today, I don't know. I'm probably gonna go yell at a bunch of mosquitoes for a while and see what happens from there. I don't particularly enjoy the fact that I'm documenting my descent into madness, but um, that's where we're at right now, I guess. Is it going to make people care about it? Uh, I don't think it will, but hey, it's what we're doing, right? Fuck. Okay. So I assume everything's dead. Because we're here. Actually, maybe not. Maybe everything's still alive. Uh, do you think I could do this, avoiding all these darts? Whee, I'm so good at the game. It's one of those things where, like, I can't really go do other stuff because I don't know what the other stuff is gonna be until I'm there. That's fun. Just gotta find my saves. I don't remember. This one we'll try, I guess. I need to experiment, I think. Over and over and over again. If this is okay here. Oh, excuse me. And like, it's crazy that we're right there. What about something stupid? Like, there's no jumping attack. Well, that one works. All right. I don't feel like reloading, so we're just gonna do the walk again. I don't think this is a good idea, for the record. I feel like already this isn't going to be particularly accurate, but Well, um, it got us where we wanted to go. But also doing jumping attacks is hard. So we'll see. Oh, whoops. Oh. Is this death? This looks like death to me. It's not death. Let me see. We're actually touching the platform, too. I did also have one epiphany, which is we can use the bow to not turn around, probably. That was the only epiphany I had. You know, I need a lot to solve this whole blind problem, and I got the one. Oh, we're gonna need a few more. So, we get onto the ladder. This is a little crazy. I mean, I like that it's getting me there. It's nuts, but it's getting me there. Also, why am I... Oh, I'm holding the catalyst. Because, I was killing everything in this save. Okay, so we hear that. We probably landed there. I don't know. It feels like the exact same. Let me just do this. And... we're on track to not get stuck in the usual, but there's a bunch of stucks. I don't know which one. It looks like not the... Yeah. See if we can do that consistently, I guess. The enemy can still die. All right, so I have accomplished nothing. I think everything is actually determined by the roll off the ladder to the fall before onto the elevator, and not by the movement forward, because it's been like this for quite some time, where sometimes I land on it, sometimes I land on the little ledge, sometimes I land to the side and fall off, sometimes I land to the side and stay on. And it's happened with like 3 different things. Like I've rolled off, I've backstepped off, I've ran off, I've walked off. It's all just leading to the same 4 or so outcomes. So... how do I fix that? Don't know. that helpful? Not really. Well, it's I don't want to talk about what that was. What are the chances of that working again? 50-50? That sounds about right. If this stupid shit works. Well, it does work. But the problem is not that it works. The problem is actually that it's finicky and it's hard to do. Yeah, it's not consistent either. Nope. And why that's not consistent, I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Maybe I have to hold it. Yeah, no, that's... no. Nuh-uh. Okay, let's try something else. Okay, this is actually a better arrow turn. I should probably start using it. Although I can't use it in every situation. One situation where I need to arrow turn is where I'll actually shoot people, and that's not very stealthy. What does it do, though? We gonna lock on to... we can't really lock on to things. Just like... there's no way. Just... why bother with that? Crazy idea. I mean, what I could try and do is kill stuff. Because I don't really need a lot of healing. We could just like... oh, but we don't have the stuff on us. We already killed everything here. And then... because like if the mosquitoes aren't here, is it such a big deal? There's like 2 mosquitoes to really worry about. Hmm. But that doesn't really fix anything. It just means that we can have easier strats. But our strats already just aren't, like, working. Oh, that'll never be good. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted, actually. Okay, I can try the bow. It's hard to route the bow when you can't see what the hell you're doing. Yay! It feels like I'm making a task, but it's a human executed task. So, like, why are we doing it, you know? Can I not do... I don't seem to be able to do certain directions. What are the chances that I stay on? Pretty good. I mean, we're on the edge, but... Feels like no matter what we do, that way is always going to lead there. Except I already kind of contradicted that statement. Could I at least, like... And then... I just want to see this direction so that I can, like... No. Yeah, I can't see. All right, let's try and use the bow to get in like the only one place that seems it could be consistent, even if it doesn't seem to be doable. Which is we go around past the porch and drop down from the other side. Well, actually, there's a possibility. You'd have to beat the, I should have known what they're called. The bug guys. The fire bugs. Okay, it's not technically a good test because we screwed it up a little bit. So it's a good... If it works after we do it the proper way, then it's even better because then you can screw it up a little bit. Also, we haven't been starting it properly, but I don't actually think that matters. I like that so far. But then we just do this. The lineup looks okay. There's still a problem there. But that's a later problem. Damn. Yeah, that's okay. We rolled fast hoping that would work. And it didn't. If we just don't roll fast, it should work, maybe? Can we fall off here? I think we'll stay on, no matter what. Well, might as well get the testing in, see if it works. Place your bets. Looks like we're going for the place between the roots. Yeah. We still have to figure that out, but... I mean, we're looking at a high percentage of going between the routes, which is maybe nice, but also we're gonna have to swap away from the bow to do this, because the bow doesn't have the nice parry stopness to it. See. So the reason it's not consistent is because it really depends on the angle that you come in at. And the angle is determined by where you are on the elevator. That's a bit yucky. But like, how do I get to a consistent angle on the elevator that's partially determined, or not angle on the elevator, spot on the elevator? And angle a little bit, I suppose, but the angle seems somewhat consistent. Well, that might depend on when I zoom in. Maybe if we wait to zoom in every time. Yay. Is it just because the roll didn't go right? Is it just something that happens? Is it the timing of getting onto the elevator that was so messed up? Which is a result of the roll? I swear I'll never know. Man, that's... This looks like it's gonna go to the side, but I don't know that. Okay, what if we try and find a way to turn both of them into the same thing? Looks survivable, it's always close. Well, that's not great. We can't very well do both. Yeah, that's all it takes. I mean, maybe this wouldn't even flip our camera around, but it doesn't seem to hurt to have the bow out anyways. Okay. So we now try parrying. You can actually... Tiny little punch. Can you tell the difference? Sort of a metallic-y hit. The difference is the time to hit. That's it's a little finicky. That's the best we got. Maybe we don't have to focus so much on getting into the same spot, but just recognizing which spot we're in. We haven't been doing a lot of that. If I do this, I'll not really know if I'm also good. I was beginning to think this would be easy. If I did all that, I think I was in the second spot, but I'm in a completely new spot. So I should just stop testing, limit testing, because it's just going to make me mad. And then on the actual, during the runs, I'll be confused as hell. What if we quit out? Yeah, that seems to be the solution, huh? Be on the very edge. Oh, not the edge. And now from here, I had to quit out to reset the camera because otherwise I'll get messed up by lock-on sometimes. This isn't really the best idea. I suppose if we're gonna quit out, then we have the ability to take the time to turn. Excuse me. Because now mosquitoes should take a while to get to me. Like, they should still aggro, I assume, but... Oh my god, this angle is too perfect. There's no way. No, please. Just tell me that it's impossible for them to hit me. Please, somebody. Somebody tell me they'll never hit me. Somebody pinch me, I'm dreaming. No, please. No, please, please. Say it ain't so. Oh, come on. Please. Please. Just work every time. Good spot. Just don't hit me ever. Don't hit me ever. Please, 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 please. Please don't hit me ever. Please, please, please. No, 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 no. No! The dream is dead. Wait. It's not complete. No, it's dead. No! Please. Yes! Come on. Just work. Just work. Always work. Yes! Alright, might as well start testing it on the other save. Because it doesn't work on this save. Then we got problems, and we're just wasting our hopes and dreams. looking good. Looking good. I didn't hear the footsteps, so I don't know. Let's hope this spot still works. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I refuse to accept that this will never always work. "70% of the time, it works every time." I mean, okay, we've taken some serious damage. But, like, that's 3 in a row, baby. How do you argue with 3 in a row? That it only takes, like, 5 attempts to get there, and then you're home free. You're at Quaylog, and then, yeah. Now, health management has got to be a thing, but we could always heal before we turn, too. Like, that's not hard. This is the sketchiest part right here, because there's not a lot to go off of sound-wise. And this part, too, is pretty tricky. But here, I'll just drink once upon loading in. And it's never gonna fail. I refuse to believe. Dude, if this works every time, I'm gonna feel like such a badass. I'm gonna be like, oh my god. The jukes, the risks, the glory. Okay, so it always makes us there. The only question is, how long does it take? Also, that's nice too. Or is it just a nice spot in the middle of the fog wall? What happens if we miss it? We go here. Ooh. And then... well, it's hard to get into there exactly, but... alright. I think we can write it down at this point. Sorry, I'm messing with my cord. We'll try it one more time after we write it down, because that's when it's going to break. Okay. Space. Yes, all this is fine. This is fine, and then this can all go. Well, it's hard to hear anything can stay. And wait. Yes, and then zoom, and then roll to the right, and then backwards. It's unlikely we have one backwards for a while because backwards is rare. And then, well, we can set 2. And then zoom, and then walk forward right. Say fall, and then zoom, and then fall, and then zoom, and then swap to catalyst, and then run same direction. Or okay, this is like a 3 maybe, and this is for I have literally no idea, and I can't hear it, so it's hard to count anyway. So it's probably going to be a metronome angle because it's going to be playing anyways. And also, this is where I got to find out whether or not my setup to get to the setup is consistent between themselves. So it's going to be like I have to go from Firelink to across the bridge to onto the ladder to onto the elevator to into the corner to into Quaylag's domain. And so far, that's all been predicated upon getting across the bridge being in the exact same spot. Hopefully it's not a problem, but it might be. This is into parry, stop, quit out. Let's just say heal, arrow, turn, left. And should we start saying real arrow turn left? I don't know. And we angle, and then well, we all have the bow anyway, so we don't just say it. Run forward, or who knows how long, while two-hand swapping. Okay. I believe I already reset the save. Oh, also, can you see that? I don't think you can, right? Because I've changed the way things happen. Yeah, you can actually see that. That's one of the issues with the metronome situation, is it messes the way I record things. This is not a great spot to be. I didn't hear anything, so I would just eventually zoom in anyways. You have to assume that crazy stuff will happen. But it's in a good spot to get a good swap going, I think. 70% of the time, it works every time. Also, it doesn't seem like our angle is perfect or like the same every time, but it seems like it's good every time. Like, if this doesn't make it, I will eat my hat. Ooh. Yeah, it's hard to argue with this consistency, even though it does end up aggroing the infested barbarians with boulders. Now, one thing we'll have to figure out is timing. But it works. And that only took an hour. And the best part is I was only working on it like for 3 already. So 4 hours to get from the top of Blighttown into Quelaag's domain, that's shit, to be honest. It's not very good. Okay, I feel the need for speed. Okay, I probably remember how to do the old stuff, so we're going to go back a little bit further and see how well this works, and we're going to use the metronome because we have to. And we also want to count stuff, so... the metronome is no longer as loud as it used to be, hopefully. And this is what it sounds like. If that bothers you, I need to do this anyways, so sorry about that. I mean, I don't know why I didn't jump. Also, if you're curious, the reason I need the metronome is because everything in these areas is way too loud and I can't hear my own footsteps, which is normally what I would count. I messed that up, I think. It's 6... 10, 3, 6, 6, 3, 3. Okay. I apologize that I can't show you my notes, but just the way it's got to be right now. forgot to start counting. I mean, it's looking good. Alright, I'll have to remember to count better next time. So let's do that again. Also, if the metronome is too loud or too quiet or just plain annoying, I can turn it down for you or adjust it accordingly. So if you want to do something about it, you can just ask, and then if someone complains that they don't like the way you have it, then I'll change it for them, and we'll just... What's going on with my game? Just one moment. Go away. I'm not talking to you right now. I don't know, we had to end that. Okay. Game broke, I guess. God damn it. I do this all the time. I hate this. If I like click on stuff while I'm loading it up, it gets messed up and is not centered on the screen. You might argue that all these issues are possibly fixed on the remastered version. Why don't you just play that one? Never suggest that to me again. And I know nobody did, but don't ever do that. Because you will get a very long lecture about what a stupid idea you just had. All right. Back to the fun metronome. Some people stream with EDM. I stream metronome. We'll keep going, even though it's screwed up. We weren't supposed to... I don't know why we're rolling and not jumping. I'll have to look into that. But for now, we'll just pretend it worked, because we need to get the count anyways. We're just drinking those two apparently now because it seems like a good idea. Okay, now don't forget to count. So like 110 roughly is what I got. Let's write some of this in. Okay, so and then we're gonna go heal times 2 because we can get hurt here. And then, I mean, we could heal here too, but it seems pointless. Now this one is currently 15. And this one is 110-ish. All right. Who wants to see me try and do this all? Blind. I don't. Not me. Fuck. God damn it. Now I gotta do it. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Oh. What do I have for saves? We've got Firelink Lautrec. Presumably that's before we kill him. This is I mean, maybe we can start with the save, I guess. Blind. And work from there. All right. I'll just confirm that it's the correct save, and then we'll start getting crazy. This is correct. All right. I mean, I knew I was dead. Does it matter what happened? Not really. what's going on? I guess you won't be able to see this. So why am I even trying to show you? Did we get chat? Good metronome volume? That's good to hear. Unfortunately, I can't show this anymore in a convenient way. Actually, I mean, I could, but whatever. We rolled. Am I just being a little scared? Or am I just getting unlucky? Hard to say. My strats aren't the best, but they have worked. Oh, goddammit. Me screwing up the saves again. Okay. Yeah, I screwed up big time there. I'm hyper fixated on... Actually, I'm hyper fixated on the jump versus the roll because I don't know why it's ever making me roll there. It shouldn't. Right? Why? Like that I get because I haven't fully started running yet. So if I hesitate, not necessarily. I don't know. Just keep trying and stop messing it up would be good, I guess. mean, everything was kind of felt wrong. I don't know why it's feeling so weird today. I got stuck here. Why did I get stuck here? Okay. Turn, we lock on, we walk forward, we unlock on, we walk to the up left. This is all fine. Maybe we just didn't count that part properly, I don't know. Unfortunately, this is the most inconsistent part of our strat so far. Okay, I must have gotten stuck. I must have gotten stuck on the little thing. Oh, this guy pushed. Well, no. Oh, I got stuck on... No, I didn't even get stuck on that. I just... Okay, did I roll through? I rolled through, and then the guy came out and he pushed me. I don't really understand. I'm going to minimize this, show this. I don't know why, whatever. Just so we can see this together. So it's so hard to hear. I got toxicked? Really? God damn it. Okay, so we do... What the hell happened? Yeah, I couldn't even hear myself rolling. But okay. All right, now minimize this, show this. It looks the same to you, but trust me, it's different. And we can hear the game again. Okay. So, I have to roll backwards immediately. It's very important. It's just so stressful. It's over. That can happen. Nothing I can do about it. Oh. I just screwed up and did the wrong count. That's all. Was that close? Or did I just run off the edge again? Like... catch up. Okay. That's all fine. Just got stuck again. How do I think there's enough inconsistency in the just things that can happen that even though I'm using a metronome, even though I'm trying to keep to it as best I can, I think I just either have to accept that I'm going to lose attempts to that corner, or I have to find a way to get off of that corner consistently. Okay, I'm going to do this sighted for a bit. Okay, what if we always do the corner? Just we write the corner in. Should be doable. Like, we might get stuck elsewhere, but it should only be more consistent than what we already have. Because if we get stuck on before the corner, we're already not making it. If we get stuck on the corner, we're not making it. So what if we make it so that if we always, anything past a certain point gets stuck on the corner and then it always makes it? If that makes sense. I guess I need the metronome for this. I wonder if this one's gonna screw up. Nope. It's tricky. This wouldn't make it. I'll just adjust. We'll leave it going because it's going to be there regardless. Well, that seems fine. If it works, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, those log planks can just push you sometimes. Well, our angle sucks, but it should work, I think. Okay, we have to go more than 15, I guess. Might as well make it something like 20. Okay, so count has to go a little bit higher. But theoretically this could work. What do we have currently now for our strats? Okay, so the ladder is now different. We do the 10, and then we turn this into 5, into 6, into one of these for 1, into or let's just say 3. Not sure. Another 1 into 20 question mark. To quit out into backstep times 3 into roll to the right into tap backwards, possibly twice. Where's my G dang backwards? There we go. Into the next stuff. Then we're saying this 15 is now a 20. And this 110-ish has become a 120-ish for reasons that I can't explain. That makes sense, I guess. Okay, so what are we saying? 10 into 5 into 6 straight. Okay, 5 to the up left, 6 straight, tap 1, do 3 more, tap another, do 20, do a quit out, into backstep times 3, to roll to the right, into back. Okay. Oh, none of this was showing. Yeah, I mean, whatever. You guys didn't need to see that, right? These are my notes. Cool. You are now up to speed. I can't wait for this to not work. It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. I liked how when I was testing that, it all just went to shit. I rolled instead of jumped, and then I just fixed it because I could see. Who knows if we're there? Yay! Strats didn't work. Love it. Okay. Okay, should be the run. This is all looking okay, and we turn at a good time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Ah! They've brought a champion with them this time. Okay, how do we deal with that? I don't know. Okay, that's how we solve it. We just go forward long enough and it should not need to do the second adjustment, I'm thinking. So what if we just make it an 8 instead of a 6? I'm going to write it down before I even do it. Congratulations, you're an 8 now. You don't exist. And you don't exist. And yeah, we'll try that. Yay! I love this strat. What the hell happened? I'm just gonna check. Don't have time to show you guys. What? Really? We got to that spot and we didn't aggro that dude. You just got lucky, I guess. Wow. Or unlucky, depending on how you look at it. I'm going to choose to look at the green grass on the other side that I'm not eating. I completely screwed up. I have no idea where I am. We're just gonna try anyways. Yeah. I'm losing my goddamn mind, dude. All the strats are blending together. If I could just get this one time, that'd be good. Yay. I think I'm in the wrong spot. I am in the right spot. Okay. Whatever. Oh, there's just no noise, dude. I am on there, okay. Just forgetting everything, but whatever. Yeah, something was wrong. All right. It counts enough. Fuck. So it's doable. Everything went crazy. I couldn't hear anything. I cheated like several times, but it's kind of a strat. This is making me not want to continue this challenge because there's just going to be other areas where there's just so much noise going on and it's just such absolute chaos trying to hear anything. But maybe Blighttown is actually the worst. Like, we all knew it was the worst, but like maybe this is definitive proof that Blighttown is in fact the worst. Just making a new save here. Don't mind me. Okay, now we get to figure out what our ingenious setup for getting Quelaag stuck in the corner is. And like, we know that this doesn't work. Right? Or it does work. Sometimes. Now we just have to get there. So... yeah, I was pretty sure that it doesn't just work no matter what. Because if she does the lava, we're dead. Damn. I mean, what if we just fought her straight up? Is that... Silly? Yes? Do I love the setup? No, I do not. um, do I have any way of knowing whether or not I'm getting caught on Quaylog's body or not? No, I do not. Do I still need the metronome? Yes. Is it going to be there regardless? Yes. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, I'm just gonna ask the stupid, or I already asked the stupid question, but I'm gonna like try to get the stupid answer. I got the stupid answer. It is infinitely harder to fight her blindfolded. Gotcha. We're on the same page. Okay, I guess we're gonna start using the metronome because reasons. Now, unfortunately, I counted badly. But, that's okay. I'm just going to quickly show screen here. And then unmute this. So you can watch this together. Because I need to count. And I don't want to do that again. Was this it? We'll assume it was. Okay. Okay, so you may have noticed when you were watching it that you couldn't hear Dick. So that I got a maybe count, and a maybe count is good enough for me. Okay, we have to redo this, remute this. That all seems like it's okay. All right. Oh, I forgot the thing. Okay, we need slightly different strats. Nope. Or just making shit up. Oh, look. We killed it. Why am I at full health? Can anyone explain that? No? Okay, let's check it out together. This is... Is this really it? This can't be it, right? No, it's not it. So we just tried so many times that it literally ran out. Interesting. That's fine. Okay. Gotta mess with all this stuff again. Close that. Do that. Down that. Okay, so the current strat is... Oh, crap. Okay. I'm just gonna do this every time. Okay. Quite log. Right. We heal. Probably twice. Why not? Or twice? Yeah, twice is safe. We have so many heals. We can afford it. Swap to catalyst. And swap to heavy soul arrow if we're not already on it. Who knows? Actually, makes sense to do it that way. Then E through the fog wall, and with a cutscene. Obviously, don't do. There's no cutscene, and then this is all. Oh, 1 second. This is all metronome there. Okay, metronome. Run. Forward for 3. Then up and over to the left. For 1, followed by 3, followed by 1, followed by 25, followed by wait. We're going to say 10/judgment. How are we spelling judgment? Judges can get pretty upset about this if you don't spell it right. They're like, hey, that's not the right judgment. Or at least I knew a judge once who was all like, arg, we've got the judgment without an E. That's our judgment. He may have been crazy. And then walk forward for 15, and then turn around. Lock on, or I guess if time, if you think, well, you have time, we can backstep and then see. Or how about we put just backstep and then in parentheses, if time allows. And then may need to lock on again if Quaylog wasn't close enough. Spam cast times 11. Misses are possible, but should be notable. Question mark. That's the strat so far. Should we test it more? That doesn't sound like fun. Then we're just gonna find out how much our strat sucks. And I don't want to do that. Also, interesting. Give me 1 second. I have to mess with this. Turn this off. Turn this back on. This is all on. Should be able to hear the game. Okay. It's a very interesting sound. Okay. Actually, one more time. Excuse me. Need a new save. This one is so important to get right that it has to be 100% consistent and with backups. That's how important this one is. So, such a weird sound. Okay. We have some options. But I think the best option is to get stuck on stuff. All right, start over. We're back to my favorite game, which is guess what the correct thing to do is. You know how you like watch those videos about people who have like solved crazy problems in tassing by just having a computer do it all over and over and over again to find like the perfect inputs, and then to try and like design the computer program to find human doable inputs? I am that computer. This could be tricksy. I probably should just look at what the hell Bubsia does, because he already has a strat for this, but I don't feel like it, so... And that's going to happen for a lot of strats that Bubsia has. I just don't feel like it. So, let's see how accurate this is. My god, this scares the shit out of me, dude. Now, is that going to be consistent? I doubt it. 10, 10, 12, 16. I don't remember. Let's try blind, see if it works. 10, sorry, 10, 10, 12, 16, 3, 3, 3, 2, I think. All right, get ready for the jump scare. Gee. Yay. Try it one more time, just see, because part of the problem is the switching between the two things is like, and a sketch. So maybe if we just try and get rid of the sketch. Well, this method sucks. Okay. Jump scare, please. Yeah, it's not ideal. I can just tell like the timings aren't great, and I'm just doing it mostly by sight. I think we're just going to do some good... Well, part of the problem, rolling upstairs is bad. So if we can find a place to get stuck by walking to get up the stairs and then start rolling, I think might be best. There will be another jump scare. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay, now... Okay, that should be good. 6 forward, 1 to the left, 3 forward, 3 steps up right. We'll try it. I should be able to do that. Jump scare, please. Thank you. Damn it. All right. I don't know what happened. But it's clear that this method sucks. Hmm. I don't know. We'll try that. 10, 10, 14, 6, 2, 3, 3, 2? Incoming jump scare. Okay, I'm just gonna guess that rolling is just super inconsistent here because of the stairs, and it's causing big problems. But I will. Maybe we'll just find a better path for now. I thought rolling was going to be good, but it's just so bad on elevation, it seems. Maybe. Okay, it's not perfect. We'll see if we can consistently get to that spot first before we do anything crazy. That's potentially better if it works every time, but who knows? Anyone know what that is? I do. Okay. Well, we didn't fall down anywhere, so that's a good sign. Now, I don't actually know where the homeward bone is, so we have to check. 3 down this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Assume it's always going to be 3 down. 1, 2, 3. There's no reason to go get pyromancy because we don't have a pyromancy flame. Now, what do we do with this? I don't know. Beats me, to be honest. Let's go right down those strats. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. What is it? Bell, I guess? Sure, why not? Okay. Walk. Up left, 10. Left, 10. Stop. Walk. Boop, 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 boop. Up right, 14. Into forward for 38. Into back step times 3. Into roll to none of those directions. Left. Into walk. Forward while spamming E. Into end, into E, into end, enter, down by 3, enter by 3, something like that. Boop. Okay. Actually, I need to reset this save. Yeah. Nope. Incorrect, sir. Okay, jump scare. Oh god, what the hell? I don't know what's going on right now. The game is just malfunctioning today. It's not good. But it could be a result of me swapping between stuff all the time. God damn it, dude. All right, one more. Let's try this one more time. Don't touch anything. Okay. Okay. Now we go. Yeah, I'm assuming that's breaking because of the stuff. Okay. Might as well take this save while I can. And for anyone who's following along at home, we are now on section 7 of the run. Arbitrarily named by me as I create these sections. So, this is where... Oh, well, first of all... Okay, that works. Good. We have to figure out what to do with these bad boys. I don't know. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to close down the game because I'm done with metronome for the day. And I would like to be able to show you guys stuff as I figure things out. We don't know what we're doing next. So, my voice is coming through. Yeah, everything should be fine. Okay. So first things first, we're gonna go to our little saves here. See, we're at section 7. We've got section 0 all the way to 7. So technically this is the 8th section, but it is section 7. That's important. It's not important, but we need to go up and into this for a second. Iron Golem we did with 36 intelligence. Also, bearing in mind that I'm pretty sure for Iron Golem we intend to have red Tearstone Ring. So we either have to get that earlier now in the run, or we have to go get that now. Honestly, I don't know what's worse. But I can double check my notes to make sure that's what we were actually going to be doing. Control F, red Tearstone Ring. No. Iron Golem is definitely doable with RTSR, so we can pick that up currently. Yes, indeed. Okay. I think red Tearstone Ring is the way to go. I guess I can open up the game again. This is going to be a bit of a jump scare. The jump scare is over. I don't know if me saying that helps at all, but we have system sound back, so it makes noise again. Also, that's a little loud, too. Not a lot I can do about this. I could turn... No, if I turn... That, don't worry about it. Okay, so it's like really easy to route getting the red Tearstone Ring into the run because we just insert it, and I'll go to the notes here. We've got like we get to the Valley Bonfire. Wait, what is this? Yes, okay. We do the elevator, we get to the bonfire, great. Bonfire is activated, and then we've got a thing where we do this step, and then we reset, and we do this step, and then we reset, and then we do this step, and then we reset, and then we do this step. Well, actually, no reset here, but we do this step, and then we reset, and we do this, and we do this step. And so we just have to add another step in here to go get the red tearstone ring, and it shouldn't mess with anything so long as we only pick up the red tearstone ring. If we pick up the bandit stuff, it messes with us. And I don't see a reason why we need the bandit stuff. I like the spider shield. It's a good shield. It's actually like one of the best shields for like just regular characters. But we don't actually need to stop the toxic dart on account of we're just going to roll through it. Print a copy. Okay, so we wrote that in there. I don't really want to figure out how to do that right now. Maybe we'll do that a little bit later today. And Ben's Fortress is open, but we also have to consider that when we kill Iron Golem, we're going to be pretty stuck at the top of Sen's Fortress, and I don't really want to escape Sen's Fortress. So we kind of have to set ourselves up for all the way to Ornstein and Smo before we go and get Iron Golem. We can still go into Sen's Fortress and do a few things. Namely, we have to get Logan. There's lots of Logans, and there's a Logain in Dragon Age. I get confused. We have to get Logan out, and we have to get money, and we have to get his stuff, and then we have to get Griggs, and we have to get him out, and we have to get his stuff, which means we have to kill Taurus Demon, which means we have to kill. We don't have to kill Capra Demon, but like, it would be nice. But I'm also thinking, is there any benefit going down into the depths right now? Souls is the benefit. The downside is it's really goddamn hard. Okay. I'd like to know how many souls I get for them guys. Capra is 6,000. That's a joke. It's actually a joke. I can't believe it's only 6,000 souls. Literally not worth it. Other than we have to kill him. Gaping Dragon is 25. He is actually worth it. He's just difficult, and I don't want to kill the channeler, and lots of reasons why I don't want to route that. But okay, it's a lot of souls. What the hell? With the master key, or by using the elevator near the Darkroot Basin bonfire, you do not need to get to the Undead Burg, Lower Undead Burg, or Depths, as you can use the Valley of Drakes shortcut. What the hell are you talking about? What? Wait, no. That does. Gaping Dragon's the dragon who I think it is, right? Yeah. You have to go through the depths. Oh, do they just mean... Oh, they just mean in general you don't have to do them. Okay. Oh, this is like required and notes on the required? No, it's just random notes. Okay. That's all they mean. Okay. I was like, what the hell are you smoking? You can come in through the front of Blighttown, but you can get to the door, but the door doesn't open without the key. And you can't even open it from the other side, I don't think. So like, but okay. That's all they meant. Um like 25,000 souls is nice. I guess we need to look into our attunement. And actually maybe I'll just go to our favorite calculator, Mugen Monkey, or however the heck you pronounce that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So to get 36 is which is what we had to do Iron Golem. Need about 35,000 souls and do Ornstein Smo. I need to know how many attunement slots we need. I think it's 5, but it might only be 4. So we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4. None of those take up 2 slots, so it's only 4. But 5 is nice because 5 allows us to hidden body. Also, worth noting that now might be the right time to try and pick up hidden body, even though it's crazy. I guess we would get Logan first, then hidden body, because Soul Spear would be really nice. So I mean, we had 16 attunement. That seems wrong. I mean, we only need 16, but we'd like more if we can get it. Back to our build. Right, this is 3 slots. We get 4 slots. Sorry, it was 47, so that's 5,000 more. And like 16,000 more for that. So 21 plus 35, 56, is it? 56,000 souls to get the stats for. Oh, that's right. No. This is just for Iron Golem. We don't need to care about Ornstein and Smo just yet. So I think even 3 for Iron Golem might be enough. It's my bad. I think Iron Golem, actually, we only use Great Soul Arrow. I don't even think I wrote it down because it was just such a non-issue. Do I have any more notes that are helpful to me? I don't know. We'll just assume it's Great Soul Arrow. Okay. So like 3 is enough slots. So in that case, we ignore all this, and it's just 35,000 souls-ish. So 20, which is what we have, is a start. We can get Logan. We can get... yes, we need to... get Lloyd's talismans. Those, I don't know what those are going to cost off the top of my head. $500 times 10, or sorry, times 6 or 7. Okay, I didn't write down how many I needed, unfortunately. I guess I didn't really know, but roughly we'll just say 7, 3,500. But okay, if I like realistically, well, that's enough to do that. I was just thinking like we need souls to spend, but it seems like a bit of a waste to spend Quelaag on Homeward Bones because she's an 8K and we need 3.5K. There's an argument for that's not a good argument. I was gonna say grabbing the 3K at the bottom of Blighttown, but like routing that in is just like it's not a good time. It's not easy to get 3,500 souls to the undead merchant mail. It's not an easy thing to do. On the way, we're going to be probably killing all the hollows, but they're teeny in comparison. So like maybe we can slice the 500 off the top. And so a 3K soul would be enough, but it's not very common, those 3K souls. Consumables. Souls in here? Yes. 3, 8, 10, 2, 3K. So if we assume one of these is enough, where can we all find these? 2 incens. Haha. Exiting the tar pit. That should be pretty gettable. Is this... Okay, this is like towards the ring or whatever. If you give me 1 second, I will be right back. Okay. So we can almost certainly get this soul. This one is possible. It's just a little harder, so get this one instead. Uh, it's a little finicky because you gotta go to Sends to get it, then you gotta go back to Firelink. But hey, what are you gonna do, right? So I guess go to Sends, save Logan. Also, there's other size souls in Sends too, but it's nice to have exactly the size we probably need. Save Logan, grab the 10k soul there, then go back to Sends, get the 3k, go back to Sends. No. Right, this is the problem, is you have to then go to Firelink and spend your 3k plus hopefully 500 at the merchant on Lloyd's Talismans, and then go back to Sends, get the symbol of avarice from the Mimic, and then we can take out, we can go back to Firelink, go back up through Ended Berg, take out Taurus. Take out, well, rescue Griggs. Go back to Firelink. And buy as much as we can. Probably have to get more souls yet. And one thing I'm also forgetting is we need to get from Sens the ring, the bellowing, no, slumbering dragon crest ring. Which also is on this path, but doing both in the same run is potentially scary, considering the mage is scary. It's nice to just run past him, but okay. And so then it's a question of, okay, how many more souls do we need? We got the 3k plus the roughly 500 we're assuming we'll get by getting to the merchant, so that can be ignored. We've got 20k, which means we know another 15k to get the levels we want. Oh, we have to kill Capra because what's his name? Laurentius. We need to rescue Laurentius for the Pyromancy Flame. Because it's maybe useful for Ornstein and Smo, although who knows? Probably. Probably useful. So that's another 6,500, which we could also go back to bosses. Taurus is going to be 3k. If we can even keep it, probably not, to be honest. The 6,500, or sorry, 600,000 from Capra. Also, these can both be 20% more. We could like Homeward Bone for these to keep the souls. It's worth it. Does this dude sell? Oh, it's not him anymore. Do you sell Homeward Bones? I didn't think so. Yeah. The girl sells them, doesn't she? Yeah. So it's potentially worth it to Homeward Bone on bosses to keep the souls, although in some cases it might be more worth it just to throw the souls away, just to have consistency. Hard to say. It's more of a decision for later, I suppose. Other than we're well, and also too, like we can only keep so many souls. We can't just keep like every soul we ever get because some of them are going to need to be kind of thrown away due to convenience. Like if you have 3K souls and your level is 2700, I mean, you got to throw away 300 basically because by the time you get more souls, you're going to probably have died. So you just can't rely on them. But so we'll not in well for now we'll assume that we're not keeping them um and see where we're at. So we got the 20K, we got the 10K, we've got an 8K from Quaylock if we need it. That's enough to get our intelligence up. And then we'll have 3K left over, I think. And then we still need lots of spells. Is Logan considered a yeah. So great soul arrow, heavy soul arrow, great heavy. Honestly, don't remember which one we were using to fight like Iron Golem. Did we write down what spells we were buying? Probably not. We probably just bought everything. I don't want to even bother looking. So we need 60K at the very least. Um, Probably 68K. There's maybe an argument for this, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So 68K on top. Take off the 3 off the top, but just assuming we can keep it. We need 65K more. That's a lot. That's basically also Griggs. 66K, 67.5, and we can't buy these yet. 87.5, 107.5. 100,000 souls. That's a lot of souls. I assume we want the lingering for certain situations. So, like, even if we get Taurus plus Capra plus Gaping Dragon, and we get the bonus 20% for wearing Symbol of Avarice, that's 40.8. That's not even a dent. Let's throw Sif into there and just assume we can get him, which we can't. Still not there. We can pop his soul for 12, 16, 16. I think that's still short by like 3K. But it's close. But this also is like assuming we can keep the majority of these souls because we'll be spending like we can spend our first 40K, we can spend the next 20, we can spend the next 6 or something like that, or 8. It's close if we do all of that. Also, Moonlight Butterfly is like 10K, but also there's another 10K extra because you need to get the Covenant Artorias basically. Or not that, sorry. What is it? I actually don't know what it's called. Dark Garden. Just want you to tell me how to get in there. What's it called? Crest of Artorias. Okay. Other possible things. Straight even. Hate that idea. I mean, I already hate Sif because, I mean, best case scenario, by the time we get to Sif, we can already use Soul Spear, which will help a lot. Doesn't make it easy. Need another random 10K after Moonlight Butterfly to get to Sif. There's an argument for Iron Golem. I don't love it. It would make things easier. Even if we'd have to potentially go down through Sen's Fortress. Ew. It's too yuck. I mean, it's easier to go down. We just don't take a bonfire. That's a little yuck, too. Just do 4 kings real quick? I don't think so. One tick ceaseless discharge. Not excited about that idea. That's for damn sure. I mean, it can be done. It's just if you screw up, you lose 20k souls and the run's over. Or you go back, you have to route back up through Blighttown, which I don't want to do. Okay. 3K, 3K. One of these is used up, so it's another 3K here. We're looking for like more yet. 5Ks are interesting, 8Ks are interesting, 10Ks are probably not going to be found, 20Ks are almost certainly nowhere to be found. 1200 for Moonlight Butterfly, I forgot about that. Already counted this, not counting that. Sif already counted. Nobody else. Okay. Great hero. Seat the Scaleless. Lost Isolith. Yeah, there's 2 in the game. Soul of a Hero. There's 1 in Sen's Fortress. We already knew about it. Anorlando, Tomb of Giants. Crystal Cave, Lost Isolith, Seal, Manus. Yeah, okay. Dark Root Garden. The Great Felines. Yikes. Sen's Fortress. Is this with like the bell or the gate opener, I assume. Or no, 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 no. No, this is up near the top, near where you get pelted with stuff. Okay. That's... Okay, hear me out. We don't need all of the intelligence right away, do we? Maybe. Soul Spear. Require... Oh, this is why we need 36 intelligence for Soul Spear. Wait. Didn't we use Great Heavy Soul Arrow to kill Iron Golem? I swear we did. Let me check my saves. Iron Golem. Copy. Great Soul Arrow. Why the hell are we not using Soul Spear? That's much nicer. If we can get them. I mean, we're going to have them, and we're going to need the intelligence to cast them, so I don't know why we wouldn't use them. Curious about the damage of these, though. Yeah, definitely nice to have the Soul Spear. Also, we need to have Soul Spear by the time we get here, and we want to have the intelligence. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to not use it. But my idea was, what if we don't spend on our levels right away, and we buy the spear first? The problem is the only reason I would do that is so that I can spend some of my levels with Iron Golem's souls and sort of try and make up the difference. But the problem is that I don't get to use Soul Spear, because if I don't have the levels, I don't get to use Soul Spear. So that doesn't really help. Also, which spell are we using for Ornstein and Smo? Great Heavy Soul Arrow. So we don't actually have Great Soul Arrow routed in anywhere. So I don't think I want to get it. Maybe it's useful somewhere and I find out, but like for now we'll assume no. So back to this. This is an 8K. So we can get an 8K. Well, this is an 8K going up, which is... Oh. Okay, so we can potentially cut this off of the total if we kill Sif without Soul Spear. That's a big if. Because this is on the way up to Sens anyways. So we're going to get this. There's no reason not to. But we're not going to get this and then go down and kill Sif. So we're going to ignore for now. These are 5Ks. This one's tricky to get. I wouldn't want to go for it. But if I have to, I have to, right? That's pretty easy. This one's hard, I think. Maybe not so bad. No, 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 no. So that's 10 more K here. I should go back to... Okay, so... Back to imagining all of this. Like, I don't think there's a way this works without Sif. And all I've managed to pick up in souls is like 13K, 2 5Ks, and a 3K above what I already thought I had. Which is like enough for 3K and then the cost of the Crest of Artorias. Which is not great. That's like our previous total we just had, the 104,800, plus that 3K gets us up to the actual 107.5, which I think was the number we needed. So we do all this perfectly, losing no souls throughout the process. And we're there. Which tells me we're going to need at least a minimal farm in order to top up our souls every once in a while. And for mistakes, which were going to happen. And like, do we actually want to try and kill Gaping Dragon? No. I'd rather farm instead of killing him. Do we actually want to kill Sif? No, but maybe he's not too ridiculous to kill. That remains to be seen. But if we can get 25K plus the 20% we already factored in, what's stopping us from getting another 4K plus 16K plus the 20% on the 4K from a farm? I don't know. Hydra, worth looking into. It seems like there shouldn't be much stopping us from doing Hydra. Also, if it was easier, which I don't know it is, here's another 5K if we go down through the forest to Hydra. Might actually be easier than routing back through, say, Havel's Tower or the Valley of Drakes or the Undead Parish. As weird as that seems, it might actually be easier to go this way. It's 5K sold. It's not a big deal. Okay, let's look at soul farms. What do they got? Right. Killing these guys, I'm not confident in, but it is 7k souls per, which is pretty good. And all you got to do is run forward, run backwards, drop off an edge, hold out your shield, and wait. And if you die in between, you have to reset your farming, but it's not completely ridiculous, right? It's an idea. Uh, let's just say overall we needed 107,500 divided by 7k, 15 trips. It's not crazy if we can find a way to do it. So we could look into doing that. Before we can do that, we need 10k souls and Moonlight Butterfly dead. And on top of Moonlight Butterfly, we need an extra, well, if we just have even a 9k to pop with Moonlight Butterfly's soul, we could then buy Crest of Artorias. Which could be also, we can use, we didn't factor in, because it is Moonlight Butterfly is 10k, right? Did we factor in? I don't think we factored in 20%, so we could just do that with like Quelaag Soul or something like that, or just an 8k. Um, the only problem with that is getting those souls. You don't get them to a bonfire, you got to get them to Andre, which is scary. So either you get there from the Undead Parish bonfire, the safe way to do it, but also the hard way to do it. Or you get there from the Darkroot bonfire, and then you just run back to Andre and pray. Not ideal. Either way is not ideal. But Moonlight Butterfly should be reasonably easy to kill at this stage. So maybe just do an Andre run is probably the best way to go about it, because you really don't want to get stuck without a soul farm, right? That's eesh. Yeesh indeed. Also, mini bosses. The Hydra is it? Yeah. I'm going to move its souls drop. I think it's 10k, right? 5k. Ugh. That's mean. Um, Undead Dragon for 3k if we need it. Hellkite is 10k, but we're not killing Hellkite. I mean, we could. It would just be tricky. Yes, that's no. No. That's like killing Chandler times 20. No. Havel, we might want to kill him, but we currently don't need him, and he's only 3k souls. Like, I don't think we actually wrote it in Havel's ring. Unless we did. I don't remember, to be honest. Is this the old stuff? Yeah. I honestly don't know if we need Havel's ring or not. I don't think we were using it, because I don't think we can afford to use it, so I don't think we need it. Let me load up an old save and just see if it's even there. It's not a best test, but if it's not there, that tells me a lot. Like, Ornstein and Smo, I wouldn't expect it, but... Okay, we do have it, but we definitely weren't planning to use it there. And we're planning to use, actually, just let me see. Eight endurance. We're still fine. So yeah, I don't think we need Havels. And you're not worth the souls. The giant undead rat. We can probably kill you 1k. Don't care about that 1k. That's garbage. You, what are you, 1k? 750, even worse. Black Knights. 8, 8, 18, 12, 12, 12, 2,000. Butchers. There's 2 of them. 500 each, garbage. Golden Crystal Golem, actually bad. Yeah. So I'm operating under the assumption right now that I will go to Sens, save Logan, grab the souls, grab the ring, maybe grab the souls, go do Undead Merchant Mail, grab Lloyd's Talismans, probably just probably go back. I don't know. Probably go back. Go get Symbol of Avarice. Then head back again. Do Taurus, Capra, or do we even... Maybe we don't do Taurus and Capra yet. And instead... we maybe buy what we can from Logan and Griggs, whatever we think we need. Then we get Moonlight Butterfly. We get Crest of Artorias. We open the shortcut. We farm as much as we can. Or as much as we need, anyways. And then we maybe kill Sif, or maybe not. If we can kill Sif, it would make sense to do it now. Simply because he's not that hard, and getting back here is just a pain. And then if we do that, we could also, well, it might make sense to kill Sif first if we can, but he might also just be too tough. And if we can find a way to farm, then we can find a way to skip Sif. Not that hard. And then after we farm, well, before we farm, we'd try and get the flip ring, because like maybe it's useful for routing. I don't know. Or no, we farm as much as we need, then we're good. Then we can join the Covenant, kill Sif, and get the flip ring, or try and get the flip ring and then kill Sif. It doesn't really matter which way we go. It just depends on like whether or not we have to avoid the forest guys on the way to Sif or not, or if it's better to. It's really the question of if we kill Sif first, or if we kill Sif first, yeah. If we can get those souls and use them for something, or if they're just going to get wasted potentially, is the real question. And then we'd head back to Firelink. We'd buy the rest of the stuff with all our souls. It's a really tricky way to spend souls, because we have to get them all the way back to Firelink every time. Which makes me think we want the majority of our souls to be poppable, but that's not actually possible. So I don't know how. I guess the next thing to do would be to just start doing some of this, figuring some of this stuff out, and just seeing how much it's going to take to farm the stuff, and if it's even farmable blind. Because, like, if we don't have, like, say, 95% consistency, throw it away. It's useless. And then we need new strats. And so if we don't farm, then we just got to do all the things with the symbol of avarice. And grab all the right souls. And kill all the bosses. Ugh, this is a rough area come up ahead, is what it is. So I'll go back to my actual save. We determined we don't need anything but intelligence. It makes the most sense to spend it all on intelligence here. Seeing as I don't think this farm is going to be great if it even does work. I don't think we can afford to go into Vitality yet. So I think Vitality is going to be reserved for our second farm, if we have a first. There's a lot to work out, but I think for now I'm going to call it. Because I'm tired, I'm exhausted. I have a good foundation of what to start on tomorrow. Also, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow or the day after or the day after. There's just some stuff going on. Scheduling is tricky, so like we might have like last minute cancellations or maybe even cancellations during the day. I don't know, but keep posted on that. Or if you don't care and just want to come when you feel like checking, whatever you want to do, I'll be here or not. But yeah, I'm taking off. Thanks to everyone who stopped by, everyone who stuck around. Yeah, see you later.